Welcome everyone, welcome to purplelunarose Tarot and Astrology. This morning we're going to be reading for the air signs for the week of January 14th through January 20th. I will start out with a collective reading first. We will timestamp for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius after the live stream is over. Your cosmic influence this week, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, is going to be Pluto. Pluto moving from 29 degrees Capricorn into 0 degrees Aquarius. I did talk about the astrology on Sunday night this week, guys. We did go over all the important hot dates. So if you need to watch that video and circle those calendars, you can find that over on my YouTube channel under the live tab. All right, so how's everybody feeling after Capricorn new moon, right? A little challenging new moon. I felt like it definitely gave me a full moon type of energy. I had lots of things illuminated to me during that Capricorn new moon, so I found that pretty interesting. We have the Leo full moon coming up, so I'm pretty excited to see if that full moon feels like a new moon, right? Wouldn't that be interesting? All right, guys, I'm going to jump right in. Collective reading. Please don't forget, we are multi-streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. I know it's a different time, guys, so if you missed the live, no worries. Just make sure to click in the description box and you can click on those timestamps. All right, collective. Let's do 130. I did pull out the Heal Yourself reading card. Start masculine energy first, please. I have the Letting Go card. Letting go of something in the past. You can see the cemetery in the background. It could be a person. But I think more it's about like a history, a past history. All right, feminine energy. We have the Wild card coming out. You're trying to hold something back. You're trying to suppress something. You feel like it's too much, but it's actually, in this particular card, feminines, it says it's actually something you're supposed to release. You're supposed to let it go. A lot of times when we have these energies that we're trying to hold back, it's something that has to do with our creativity or expressing our creativity. And I feel like it could have something to do with that. All right. I mean, I guess it could also be passions. The red is sticking out to me. It's pretty interesting. I chose to wear a red shirt today. So there's definitely like high level passionate energy, right? We have rejection coming out as the bridging energy. So this is going to be the current spiritual lesson. So this is what divine masculine, divine feminine is currently learning about right now. And it's pretty interesting because with the rejection card, I always notice that cobweb. I don't know if you can see it, but in the mirror, it looks like a picture frame, but it's definitely the mirror, right? And then the twin, and you can see the cobweb coming from his hand to her shoulder. So a lot of times with this card, I get that energy like, you know, it's that I don't want you, but no one can have you type of energy. Or I don't want you right now. I just want you to stick around and wait for like when I'm ready type of energy. So there's something healing about this situation for divine masculine, divine feminine. Melanie Khan, hello. All right, so I'm going to clarify. We're going to use Llewellyn Tarot. We're going to start with masculine energy and let's see if we can find out what they're struggling to let go of. Right after I turn the music down just a little bit. All right, we have Six of Cups, again, something from the past. We have the Universe and Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is sudden information and quick changes. The universe is just kind of telling me that there could have been some tower moments happening over here for divine masculine, but the universe is like the astrology, right? Something is being lit up, being shown to masculine energy. Six of Cups is again reunion energy, but and that could be what's being shown to masculine energy, but it's something about their past. All right, let's look at feminine energy. So we have the Sun card coming out. This card has been coming out a lot. Bright joy, happiness, but it's about something new or birthing something new, creating something new. We have Five of Wands coming out. Five of Wands is challenges, but feminines, this is energy that says you've been training for this. If it was the Five of Swords, I'd say that's much more challenging. Is the Five of Wands challenging? Yes, but it says that you're training, you're prepared. And then we have Nine of Cups, so it's divine wishes being granted. I feel like there's definitely this a little imbalance. I do feel like masculine energy is playing catch up, but I feel like feminine energy is mastering. They're releasing, they're healing any type of rejection wounds. Definitely like stepping into their power, seeing their worth. I feel like this is what's coming next for divine masculine, but they're still in this energy of trying to figure out who they are and trying to release the past person that they were, right? All right, let's look at that rejection energy. It's going to be bridging energy. So that means that both masculine and feminine feel there was some form of rejection, abandonment. So we have Seven of Wands here. Seven of Wands talks about boundaries. Two of Pentacles is here. Two of Pentacles is lack energy, like there's not enough for me. And then Six of Swords is here, and Six of Swords is being guided. I heard this phrase when I pulled the Two of Pentacles out, and I'm going to say it. I don't necessarily know if that's the phrase or if like that's the energy, but I know I've been saying it a lot. And it's this energy of if anyone can have you, I don't want it, right? And I think that's kind of what's being healed here for the bridging energy. Four of Pentacles is on the bottom. Four of Pentacles talks about holding on to something too tightly. So the universe and the sun, which is also spirit, were the only major arcanas to come out. All right, I'm going to do head, heart, higher self. So let's look at masculine thoughts, feelings, and current higher self lesson. We have retreat in the headspace. It's time to disconnect from the world. So masculine could feel like their inner circle is becoming a little tighter, right? Like they're cleaning out. Like I can picture someone actually like going through and cleaning out a friends list, right? Where what's happening is for both divine masculine and divine feminine is that we're being asked to see things clearly. So we're being asked to see things in people clearly so that we can decide whether we want to send our energy in that direction or not. And I do feel like we're being asked to be very picky about where we send our energy, who we give our energy to. So that could be happening for a divine masculine where they're just realizing that it's time to pull back or call back their energies. All right, let's look at masculine's heart space. So this is going to be what divine masculine is feeling at this time. We have the honeymoon card. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. We just got through the holidays here at the U.S. In the U.S. at the U.S. But I feel like it was different. It felt weird for all of us. Like I heard so many people, neighbors, friends, strangers, just talking about how the holidays seemed so weird this year. It just didn't seem like holiday time. People didn't seem like they were in this cheerful type of energy. The weather didn't seem like it was holiday weather time. I mean, it was just really interesting. And I do feel like these divine masculines definitely struggled in the holiday season, because remember, divine masculine is having this mass awakening, right? Which just means that, like, you know, masculine energy all over the world is waking up at one time. And it kind of seems like the finances, what opened divine masculine eyes, right? It's like they had this moment, this past, 2023, where they realized that they've been paying to the man, right, this whole time. And it's like they realize they've been going out there and killing themselves for their family to put food on a table, just for it to be taken by taxes, or just to have to pay for insurance so that they can take their babies to the doctor. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, so these masculine energies finally like had this eye-opening, awakening moment. Was like, why am I killing myself for this? Why am I doing this? Like, why am I following these ridiculous, rules or whatever of society? And so now, um, I feel like because of the holidays, it was that first moment for masculine energy where they seen themselves like controlled by, um, society, by the rules that we've created that says we have to go at Christmas, or let's start with Black Friday. We have to go shopping after Thanksgiving. So the day after we give thanks for everything we have, we have to go get more, right? We have to fight people in the stores. My son told me he thought this was the most interesting Black Friday. There just wasn't nobody out there. And I was like, it's because people are waking up. Like, they're just realizing. I imagine Christmas next year for my family is going to look entirely different than it did this year. And I imagine Christmas for many of you guys and that celebrate Christmas will look different for you also, because we're definitely getting to the realization that it's not about what we buy for people. It's not about not paying bills for things that we need so that we can go purchase this stuff so that we can look like a good person on a holiday. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what happened this year, is most people realize it wasn't worth their struggle. You know what I mean? Like, let's say, my son, I shouldn't have said that. Somebody told me they didn't pay a phone bill so that they could do Christmas. And I was like, dude, that's 90% of the country right now. Like, that's Christmas time. Like, what do you mean? Why are you upset about it? Like, that's everybody. And should it be that way? No, absolutely not, right? All right, let's do higher self for masculine. Higher self lesson. So we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and it was in reverse. So it's okay. Oh my goodness. So masculine energy, when and it doesn't matter, masculine or feminine, when you're depleted. Okay, so we all have this cup, right? We have this cup of love and emotion and self-care and healing and all this stuff, right? And it's what we pour over the people that we love, right? But what happens when we pour all of it out and we don't refill our cup, like we don't take care of ourselves, we don't see our worth, we don't practice self-caring, self-healing, all these types of things, then it's like we take our cup around and try to get someone else to fill it, right? So a lot of times that happens with masculine energy, and that's why you get these words like, oh, he's a player, or oh, he's a playboy, or oh, he's this, he's that. And I'm not saying that these things are right and that people should behave this way or do this. I'm just trying to explain to you why it is that this person does that. So the lesson here for higher self, for new love coming in reverse, is like, stop slapping a band-aid on it. Stop going and trying to find the next relationship. Heal who you are so that you can become a better person, so that you can attract better partners, and so that you're not out here spewing your depletion on people that are just trying to love you, right? I know, it got deep quick. All right. Let's do feminine energy, head, heart, higher self. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I don't think it's about religious upbringing anymore, but it's definitely about spiritual path. It's like this masculine energy is coming into alignment, and for the first time, I feel like ever, divine feminine energy is not sitting there waiting, like to catch the ball. You know what I'm trying to say? Like we're off doing our thing. And it's like, if you can catch up, yay. If you can't, I mean, you know. All right, forgiving and learning comes out in the heart space for feminine energy, which is definitely what's happening to us. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment, definitely. And I think there's something about the word present, because I feel like in my own journey, I am definitely being asked to be more in the present moment. Like, there's nothing in the past that can affect me, and there's nothing I can do about the future. I need to be here right now. All right, higher self lesson. Oh my goodness, for real. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So for those of us, or I shouldn't say us, but for those of Okay, whatever. For those of us that are out here in the single world, or we're actively dating, or we're looking for someone to be in a relationship with, and you went through spiritual awakening, it's like now you do see all the red flags. Now you can't pass, like you can't just ignore them. I don't know what's happening with the shift that we're happening as we went from 2023 into 2024, but it's like that's just not allowed. We're not allowed to take that with us. If we see the red flags, we have to confront the situation, either heal the situation or move on, right? This could be the one. You've already met your romantic partner you seek is on the bottom, and that does definitely give me like some twin flame energy. All right, I'm gonna pull. No, I'm not. Let's do some messages. All right, let's do some soulmate love messages. Now remember, guys, 3 different types of relationships. You can have a twin, someone who catapults your spiritual awakening. Do they teach you tough lessons? Yes. But are they karmic and unhealthy? No. Those are karmics. And then you can have soulmates. You have multiple soulmates. They don't have to be love relationships, but the best ones are. But you only get one twin. Only one person catapults your awakening. All right, divine masculine to divine feminine. Even though we're so different, I feel so connected to you. When you touch me, I feel butterflies in my stomach. Be cautious of those butterflies, y'all. My greatest wish is to make you smile and feel safe around me. Interesting. You appear often in my dreams. It's going to be divine feminine to divine masculine. So if you guys feel like you're dreaming about your divine masculine, I feel like that's really true. You bring out the best in me. That's factual. And your honesty and vulnerability scares me and allures me at the same time. A little bit of higher self message there. All right, now we'll pull some angel inspiration for guidance. And then we'll jump over to Gemini. We have forgiveness coming out. I feel like this is, it's going to be guidance for both masculine and feminine, but there's something here about the masculine needing to forgive themselves. We have that let go card come out. So 2 different oracle card sets with the same message. And we have Archangel Zakiel, again, forgiveness, compassion, empathy, and understanding. All right, guys, that's going to be your collective reading. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then we'll move on to Gemini. Grab a drink really quickly. Thank you, Natalie. Let's do 2008. 2008, pretty interesting. Gemini, we're closing out a chapter. We're closing out Pluto moving into Aquarius out of Capricorn. All of this would have started in 2008. So how interesting is that, right? All right, so for the week of January 14th through January 20th, and January 20th is that critical day when Pluto moves from that critical 29-degree Capricorn into 0 degrees Aquarius. What this means for all of us is the energy is going to be lighter. Everything has been hard. The last 20 years is hard work. That's what the sign of Capricorn means. Now we're moving into Aquarius. Aquarius is the sign of mass expansion, technology, things becoming easier. Things becoming easier. We all need that, right? All right, Gemini, energy of the week. We have the hole in the soul. We have the healing card on the bottom. All right, so here goes. Ready? You're going through a deep, intense transformation. This Pluto energy is important. It's not a coincidence that I just happened to look over and we timestamp it 2008. So I feel like there's a hole in the soul is a feeling like you're longing for something, you're missing something. This could be a lesson in learning that you're whole. That could be what's happening if you're healing, you're learning that you're whole. And Gemini, a lot of us use the Gemini sign to correlate with our twin journey, right? So that could resonate a lot in that situation. But it does feel like there's been some loss where you feel like a part of you is missing, something is gone. But the interesting part is that it's still with you, it's still there, you're always whole, and that could be what you're healing, what you're learning at this moment. All right, because the astrology is so influential at this moment, I did pull out the numinous. So let's see, challenge or obstacle for Gemini. We have Uranus, revolution. Yes, revolution. That's what's happening with this Pluto energy. You have 9th house, seeking is lesson learned. So already started your spiritual awakening clearly, or you wouldn't be here watching me, right? But it's like this energy of wanting to know more. It's like you found something. When we have these spiritual awakenings, Gemini, it's like we feel like we're out here on our own and something's happening to us we can't explain. And it seems odd and weird because people, they don't teach us about spiritual awakening in school. They teach us how to square dance instead, right? And so we get out here and this starts happening and we're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to tell anyone. I don't want to, anybody to know until I figure it out, right? And so it's like we dive into every spiritual book, every podcast, every video, everything we can find, trying to get this information so that we can feel normal again, so that we can feel like we understand what's happening, right? And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting for this Gemini energy. It's like you want more information so that you can feel like you understand what's happening. There's definitely a massive revolution, like something is coming to a light, something is being like made fair, balanced, right? And then 2nd house assets is the outcome, Gemini. So I mean, clearly it's going to be about your assets, but and it just means like your material items, the things you have. And I feel like for most of us in this twin journey, we've definitely gone through this depletion era where it's like everything was just stripped away. If it wasn't meant to go with us, it was just taken away. I would definitely recommend to look on your own birth charts. Where is Uranus for you, Gemini? What is in your 9th house? 9th house is normally represented by Sagittarius, Jupiter energy. Again, good luck, expansion, growth. And then 2nd house assets, right? Look and see what that means for you on your own personal birth chart. And I just want to show you the bottom of the deck because Spirit gives us a big confirmation with Jupiter expansion. So here's what I'm going to say, Gemini. You've had to release something or let something go just like the collective energy said, in order to align with purpose and with what you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime. And when you align to that purpose, the love and money just come in. They balance out and they come in. But when you're focused on the love, this is imbalanced. When you're focused on this is imbalanced. You have this idea, Gemini, that you have to choose something. And you're right, you do have to choose something. You have to choose the seeking, the ninth house. Go look and see where your ninth house is. What house does that represent for you? What is it? What planets are in that house? What is it? The energy, the element of that house for you, because that's where you need to head. That's where the focus needs to be. Hole in the soul is number 36. The number could represent something, of course. All right, so we have the World card coming out. It's reunion energy. We have Six of Swords coming out. It says you're being guided. And we have Queen of Cups coming out. This is my clue card for Divine Feminine. In the Triple Goddess Tarot, this card is about divinity. And Four of Cups on the bottom. See how she's like gazing out the window? It's daydreaming. It's manifesting. It's bringing the things that you want into fruition. All right, let's look and see what the revolution is and why it's in your challenges or obstacle, Gemini. So we have the Magician coming out. It's as above, so below, but this is going to be the as within, so without. This right now, what's happening, Gemini, is our inside has to match the outside, right? Ten of Swords is here. It is about a completion of a painful time, painful life cycle. And Eight of Swords says it's time to release the past. It's time to move on. The time is now. I'm getting this energy like you're waiting too long to close out a chapter, Gemini. All right, ninth house seeking, we have the Fool card coming out. So this is again Triple Goddess Tarot. So in Triple Goddess Tarot, there's two Fool cards. One of them, she's wearing a t-shirt, she's barefoot, and she's like, screw it. I don't have the things I need, but I have all the faith I need. So I'm going to take this leap of faith, right? And this Fool card, she's got her boots, her bag, her jacket. She's fully dressed. You've been ready to go for a long time. You also have Three of Cups. Three of Cups is like mind, soul tribe, soul family, soul sisters. And you also have Seven of Wands. Gemini, Seven of Wands says protect your boundaries. Have healthy boundaries. That is lesson already learned. All right, second house assets. So this is the outcome. Look at this. The star comes out. It's not the star, I'm sorry. It's Temperance energy. But again, it's that Sagittarius energy. It's that Jupiter energy. It's that big. It's big. It's like an explosion of something big. And it's landing on assets. So, I mean, clearly has something to do with your money, right? But there's been some sort of healing transformation that's happened in that assets house. You also have the Sun here. Again, bright joy and happiness. And what's happened is you started taking action. You started walking towards the brighter future. The Three of Wands is, it's normally like waiting for your ships to come in, but this is Triple Goddess Tarot. There's no ships. She's not waiting. She's going towards what it is that she wants. And on the bottom is King of Cups. Most likely that's what she wants. Divine Masculine, we do have a pair. It is my favorite pair, right? King and Queen of Cups. You know how we have King and Queen of Swords and King and Queen of Wands, and then you have the Pentacles. Most people want to be the Pentacles, right? I definitely want to be the Cups. Like, I definitely want that energy. The King of Cups is someone, it's masculine energy, but it's someone who you trust with your emotions, your feelings. You can talk to this person about anything. You have long, deep conversations about things that most people don't talk about. The King of Cups is someone who is very calm, understanding, compassionate, non-judgmental. You see what I'm saying? It's that energy. All right, I'm going to pull Magical Times. For guidance. Gemini, January 14th through January 20th. We have the Destiny card. Do you guys see all this twin energy? It's so beautiful, isn't it? Acknowledge your mission, align with the purpose, with your purpose. You have gifts to share with the world. The Strength card, you have courage, you can endure. Find your center and spiral into your power. And elegance is here. It's found in the beauty of nature, the lotus waiting to bloom. Be the swan on the water and glide. Happiness is on the bottom. I want to talk about the swans on the water. It's funny because every time I see this card, I can't remember who told me, but someone was telling me like the way they're able to glide across that water is because their feet, their little padded feet are just down there paddling away as fast as they can underneath the water, right? So it's like you're doing the work. It's hard, it's challenging, but you're making it look good. All right, Moonology card, close it out for Gemini. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like it is an emotional week for you. It's giving me, I know we're talking about the 14th through the 20th, and we're looking at this Pluto energy coming in because it is a once in a lifetime transit, but it's giving me this realization, Gemini, that we just had that Capricorn new moon, and the Capricorn new moon was actually here yesterday, y'all. So today is January 12th. We're always a week ahead, right? But it's like that Capricorn new moon felt like a full moon to me. It was definitely this energy of the cost. I did a little reading, I made a little spread. It was the cost of your ambition, the cost of your failure, and then how you can compromise. And this is the outcome of that compromise, right? A fiery climax approaches. It's full moon in Aries. I felt that with that Three of Wands, going after what it is that you want, Gemini. You and your loved ones are safe. It's new moon in Cancer. So for those of you that are worried about family, and take time to breathe out the dismenting moon. Step out of your comfort zone. The North Node is on the bottom. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Gemini. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, tap that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we're going to move on to Libra. Oh, I beat the video this time. Excuse me. All right, Libra, 3342. Libra, this is going to be for the week of January 14th through January 20th. So Pluto being this once in our lifetime transit is definitely going to be the most influential, impactful cosmic influence this week. We did have that Capricorn new moon just recently, so I feel like this could be like the aftermath of that new moon energy. That's what happened for Gemini, so let's see if that's what happens for Libra. We have the selling out card coming out and inner child on the bottom. It could have something to do with children, but I think this is more about your own inner child, Libra. So selling out is that card. It's an ugly card, isn't it? I know, right? It's the card that says you've given to yourself to the point that you are completely depleted. Jana Banana on Twitch, hello. And now that you've noticed, it's not even just that, Libra. It's like now you know that you're depleted. Now you may even know why you're depleted. Inner child wounds are about like healing things of like abandonment, rejection type of wounds, right? So it's like now that you know, Spirit's not going to let you or allow you to keep depleting yourself, right? Like now the rug has been ripped out, and now you're going to have to start facing those, the self care, the self love, the self healing that's needed. All right, so I pulled out the numinous astrology cards. Let's see what the challenge or obstacle is for Libra. Fifth house, passions. This is giving me like family, home type of situation. Venus, love. Aquarius, the innovator. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, but it's like you come up with a new plan at the end of the week. You do have an opposition, and of course, I do see that mirror. So, I mean, I'm going to venture to say, Libra, it's going to be about a love situation, something you're very passionate about. I see the word performance on there, so it's like how your family looks to you, Libra, or how your love situation looks to you. You could be feeling depleted because you're worried about how something looks to other people. Look at that. I love it. The Devil card comes out. Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. But again, I picked Triple Goddess Tarot. So you see how the cord is laying out there in the grass. It's no longer attached to her. You see how her hair is gray. It's like this energy of wisdom. It's this energy of defeating the devil, breaking free of karmic energies, realizing that you can no longer deplete yourself, that you can no longer keep giving to those that don't give back, right? We have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is distrust, disbelief. It could be that you're keeping something to yourself, and I think it is because you have Queen of Pentacles here. So not only are you no longer depleting, but here's your new idea. You've learned how to become your own resource. You could have been attached to this love situation due to resources, like thinking like, I can't do something on my own, I don't make enough money, something like that. And it's like you get some sort of new idea. It's like a wow moment, right? It says pow on the card, but it's definitely giving me like this, wow, I can do this. This is perfect. This is exactly what I was looking for type of energy. But the Seven of Swords, Libra, says you don't tell anyone. You don't tell anyone. It talks about scaling the walls in quiet, in peace, quietly, not telling everyone what your plans are or what your new resource is. All right, so fifth, passion. We have temperance coming back out. Again, that Jupiter energy, Sagittarius energy, growth, expansion. So normally temperance is slow moving energy, and it has been very slow moving energy, but I feel like something happens this week in this healing journey that you've been on, Libra, where it kind of like picks up the speed is what I'm feeling. Look, this is what happens. You have Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is that energy that everybody says that you're walking away from something. I really don't like saying that, Libra, but I mean, it's true. You are walking away from something. Here's the thing though, the cups are an element. It's an emotion. It's feelings. So it's like there's love, there's memories in these cups, and you take them with you. They are part of who you are, right? So you're not really abandoning anything. You're not really discarding anything. These are all a part of who you are and made you who you are. What's happening with the Eight of Cups is now you're going towards your Two of Cups. Now you realize that there's more to go. See, you were going on your journey, Libra, and you stopped here because you thought, this is it. This is what I'm supposed to do. And then once you got all your cups set up, you were like, wait a minute. There's two cups missing. There's something else I'm supposed to be doing, right? So Six of Pentacles is here. Six of Pentacles says you may get assistance. It's about making something fair, making something balanced. I did see that. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is about getting all the things you want, like dreams coming true. All right, so Venus love is the energy, is in the position of lesson learned. So Libra, that means that you know this unconditional love is what's going to help you get through this challenging energy over here. You do have a Tower moment coming out. I didn't see that coming. The Tower moment is, three steps forward, one step back. It's that backsliding type of energy. You have Jupiter coming out strongly. I picked it up with the Sagittarius energy. It's Wheel of Fortune. It's like, one, it's believe in magic, Triple Goddess Tarot, but it's also like, You're weaving, you're making something, you're creating something. This is your destiny. It's part of where you're supposed to go, but it's like you're scared to go and you keep going backwards. Ten of Swords says it's time. It's time to bring a completion to a painful life cycle. It's time to process all those traumas, is what it is. Page of Cups is on the bottom. Page of Cups is about a slippery situation, but this particular Page of Cups in Triple Goddess Tarot is more about getting a grip on the situation. All right, so Aquarius comes out as your outcome. Remember, we do have Pluto moving into Aquarius. I do feel like there is some form of massive death, rebirth happening here for you, Libra. And I feel like what happens at the end of the week is like you get a new idea. Maybe you thought that like something was over and you couldn't fix something or you couldn't do something, and it's like you get this aha moment at the end of the week. Two of Pentacles comes out. Two of Pentacles says that you choose something, you make an important decision, is what I'm hearing. Two of Cups comes out. I feel like that's what you make the important decision about. And then Three of Cups is here. How interesting. Three of Cups could have something to do with third parties. Maybe you're removing yourself from third party situations, but it's also about finding like minds, soul family, soul tribe, soul sisters, surrounding yourself with those energies, because you realize that that's what's going to help you heal from this situation over here. You also have the Strength card on the bottom. This is actually the teacher card. I'm sorry, the teacher card in Triple Goddess Tarot. Pay attention to the animals, Libra. The animals have definitely been communicating with everyone, but I feel like you could be learning that you have some sort of spiritual ability that you're supposed to be using and may potentially could use as you're going through this healing journey. All right, let's do guidance for Libra. Libra, check your fifth house. What sign rules over your fifth house? What planets are in that fifth house? Where is your Venus? Where is Aquarius for you on your birth chart? We have the journey card coming out. I feel like I used that word several times. You're definitely on a healing journey here, Libra. Focus on how far you've come, not how far you have to go. You will find help in unexpected places. Look at this, my favorite card, and big confirmation that Pluto is here for you, Libra. No, it's the rebirth card. So no matter what happens, you can find new wings, rise from the past, accept the positive change that is coming. A lot of times with that card, I get that Phoenix rising Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You have the clarity card, banish the fog of illusion, open your eyes to the truth, and remember the perfection of who you are. Manifestation is on the bottom. Your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. All right, Libra, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I don't think you're necessarily overthinking anything, but there's some strong, heavy heart chakra is what I'm feeling. Your dreams need a practical plan. It's full moon in Taurus. Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius, and we picked up a lot of that Sagittarius energy, and you're very close to achieving your goal. It's the gibbous moon. On the bottom, bring love into the situation. Look at that, new moon in Aquarius. Maybe that's the idea that you get, Libra. Maybe you realize that you need to put more love into the situation. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful, Libra. If it was, tap that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we're going to move on to Aquarius. I'm Jaina Banana. I'm at work, but I want to know the Aquarius reading. We're there. We're there. am home this weekend, y'all. I am doing one-on-ones this weekend. I am booked for one-on-ones this weekend, but I will definitely be doing some pop-up lives this weekend. So make sure you have your notification bell set to all. All right, Aquarius. Let's do 4530. This is going to be for the week of January 14th through January 20th. We do have that Pluto coming out of Capricorn and moving into Aquarius at the end of the week. And I do feel that will be your most impactful cosmic influence. Okay. Jana says, I just parked my car for this. All right, here we go. Energy of the week, Aquarius. We have the Unleash Your Creativity. It's one of my favorite cards. You also have Have Faith on the bottom, number 22. So Spirit is stepping in this week strongly. Unleash your creativity is going to have something to do with your purpose. Your creativity is given to you, Aquarius, so that you can use it to follow purpose, right? Like, for example, when I make all the pretty videos and we're setting up the pretty tables and we're reading all the pretty cards, right? It's the whatever our creativity is like we'll use it to follow our destiny, what our fate is, what we're supposed to be doing in this lifetime. Well, with the Unleash Your Creativity, she's got this wrench, like she's holding this tool, but then she's also holding her head. So she's like, what am I supposed to do with this tool? What am I supposed to do with these tools? How do I use them? How do I implement them? So it's like this is the week where Spirit steps in and helps you implement these tools. And it's very possible this has something to do with the relationship because, again, number 22 on Have Faith. So the twos are sticking out to me. All right. Aquarius, I heard practice makes perfect. For me, when I was in this part where it's like it's time to start implementing, the daily routine is what helped me be able to start implementing the spiritual lessons that I had learned in this journey. All right, let's look at challenge or obstacles. So we have Sagittarius, the Voyager coming out. Sagittarius coming out strongly for the air signs, right? And it is about expansion, growth, being able to like take off is what I'm getting. It's in your challenges or obstacles. So it's like you feel stifled. And the reason you feel stifled or the reason you feel like it's not growing or it's not going is the same reason I felt that way for 3 years trying to grow this PLR. When you're following your purpose, you can't just halfway follow your purpose. So I was following my purpose. I was out here doing all these readings and I was like, yeah, you need to heal. Yeah, your twin flame awakened you. Yeah, we're special and light people. And yeah, we're doing these things. Yeah. But I wasn't meditating. I wasn't healing. I was off trying to put a band-aid over my pain too, right? So it's like that's what's changing. That's what has to change in order for us to grow. The moment I would drop that baggage, PLR would boom every single time. Like God was sending me like a massive signal, like here it is, you know what I mean? And I just kept going back to this, situation. So it's like the moment you realize that you have to let that thing go and start implementing, start doing every single day the things you've learned, that's when it's going to take off. You have eighth house passions here. That could be what it's about. Make sure to check your eighth house. Eighth house is normally ruled by Scorpio, which is, of course, ruled by Pluto, which is, of course, making this once in a lifetime transit, right? You also have ascendant here, which is your rising. It says outlook on here. I do feel like at the end of this week, Aquarius, your outlook on what your own rising sign is, like what your purpose is here, what you're doing is here, it's like that could change this week. On the bottom, you have Mars energy. It's action. It's very possible that you take action this week, but I think this is more about force. What it feels like to me, Aquarius, is you waited for something. It's like you knew you needed to take action in a situation, but you waited for something. And what happens is when we wait, like when we say, I'm going to wait a little longer, I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to do. Spirit steps in with that tower moment or that storm warning and just removes that obstacle. I like to call that realignment. All right, let's look at unleash your creativity. Energy of the week for Aquarius. 8 of Cups coming back out. Again, walking away from something, going towards your 2 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles, being courageous enough to tell someone how you feel. And there it is, the Lovers, Gemini energy. It's about healing. It's not just about healing in Triple Goddess Tarot. These people have been working on their healing. And Triple Goddess Tarot, so in Rider-Waite, if we were looking at Rider-Waite, the Lovers, that meaning to that Lovers card says that we're choosing to love ourselves and heal ourselves so that we can become better partners, so that we can attract better partners. But in this particular Triple Goddess Tarot, you see how they've wrapped the cords around freely? It's like it's when we're healing in the journey, we're always trying to cut that cord, right? We're paying people hundreds of dollars, these doctors to come and cut these cords, right? And of course it doesn't work and it never happens. If that worked, y'all, we would never hear the word twin flame. We'd never hear words like spiritual awakening. We'd never hear words like dark night of the soul, because the moment that pain came, we cut that cord and we go about our merry way, right? So what's happened here with Triple Goddess Tarot is these people, I mean, maybe they tried to cut cords at some point, right? But it's like now they're realizing that that doesn't work. Now they're realizing I have to work on me so that we can come together, so that I can do something positive with my life here. So it's this energy of being healed. It's this energy of I've done my healing work and now I'm ready to make this bond. Now I'm ready to come together with this energy. But what I'm going to say is it's like, we're never done healing. It's like it's never done. So I know I use the word healed, and it is very possible that we work on certain parts of our journey, but it's like the healing is the journey, and it's constant. It goes and goes and goes. All right, let's look at Sagittarius, the Voyager. So the Tower coming out, just big confirmation of what I said. 9 of Pentacles is probably where the focus needs to be, which is about independence. The Sun, again, your rising, which is, again, pretty interesting. So Aquarius, what is your rising sign? All right, we have 6 of Wands coming out. It could have something to do with children, but it is a victory. It's something you've taken care of. You have Ace of Wands, again, more confirmation. That's that fate and destiny I was talking about earlier. And 3 of Swords is here, and 3 of Swords is about healing. I do feel like you're healing from an intimate situation, Aquarius. So the Ascendant, you're rising. You have 6 of Pentacles coming out, so it tells me that you're fixing to get assistance. The scales are going to be made balanced. Right now, you could feel like there's not enough of something, but something is going to help you get your grounding. And of course, the initials JR stick out on the card. Queen of Swords is here. Queen of Swords says that you're going to speak truth. Queen of Swords, again, another victory. You have several victory cards here. This isn't like an easy win. I'm not getting that energy at all. I'm definitely getting like this was a hard fought battle. On the bottom is Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is slow moving energy. It's also that lifetime after lifetime card. All right, let's do some guidance for Aquarius with this situation, January 14th through January 20th. You have the happiness card. That's where everybody's headed, right? Immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. Whatever's happening, for those of you that are on a twin journey, if you're having these little moments of union, and then like they're building up, right? I definitely can understand that and relate to that in my own journey. And I will say that I am being told to cultivate those moments, to be present in those moments. And then when the moment is like, I need to be present at all times. So it's like when that moment is done, I need to release that energy. For those of us on this twin journey, that's really hard to do, right? So that's the current lesson, but that's how we're learning how to be in happiness. It's how we're learning how to create like our own happiness, right? You also have the power card. It says, call upon the elements, focus your intentions. The greatest dragon is within you. And then you have expectations. Be open for whatever comes next. It might just be the music that your heart's been waiting to hear. All right, Moonology Oracle to close it out. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. Not as emotional as the first two signs. So Gemini, Libra, there was a lot of emotion going on, a lot of overthinking. For Aquarius, I feel like this is more, it's almost like there's this release. It's almost like you're able to like leave it to God type of energy. The Eight of Cups, like just leaving it, not carrying with you anymore. All right, bring love into the situation, comes back out, new moon in Aquarius. Conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse, and be bold and make the first move. It's the cardinal moon. On the bottom, expect powerful changes, new moon eclipse. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. Like, share, comment, subscribe, you know, all those good things. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much for coming in here and hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you. We did do some Capricorn new moon readings last night. If you guys didn't get a chance to check it out, I thought that we had gotten our strike. I swear I had thought I had seen the little warning arrow come up. We did play music, but we didn't get the strike. So I am going to leave it up for a little bit longer. So if you guys got a reading, need to go check it back out, you can. If you missed that live, go check it out for me and hit that like button. All right, guys, I'll see everyone very soon, very soon. Make sure to tap that like button for me. Make sure to hit your notification bells to all. So when I come back, it'll tell you guys. And then don't forget, Sunday night is when we're going to do more free readings. And we're going to look at the astrology for the last week of January. I'm always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.